Welcome back to the show. Black Restaurant Week kicks off this Friday, and one of the places you can visit has a unique and very beautiful mission, and it's to tackle hunger.
Yes, I had a chance to talk with the co-owner, Chaz Rowland, at his Conscious Eatery in Seattle's Georgetown neighborhood about the business model and, of course, the food. Take a look. With Conscious Eatery, you're trying to tackle a big issue here, I mean, hunger.
Yeah.
So how do you make it work?
You know, it's a struggle most days, you know, with razor thin margins inside of the restaurant industry. We figured out a creative way to have the community participate in our philanthropic efforts. So when you make it a meal, you'll add a soup or a salad onto your sandwich, and that profit that goes straight from that upsell actually gets diverted and goes straight to the community. So we pay our bills by selling sandwiches and then feed the community by people wanting more.
That's awesome. So it just makes you wonder, I mean, where did this come from? Like, what made you want to do something like this?
Yeah, me and my wife, Sierra, we opened this business in 2016, and Sierra and I both come from underprivileged households, in and out of houseless situations, as well as had been supported by the community's nonprofit systems just to get our lunch meals most times.
You know, a lot of people, it's hard for them to imagine even what it's like to experience hunger, but so many people do. You've had that experience. How would you describe for someone what going through that is like?
It's hard, it's tough, it seems hopeless at times. When, you know, I was a youth, single mother, I have 2 siblings, father wasn't in the picture, so my mother had to work 2 jobs just to pay the bills, and sometimes that didn't stretch that far. So without community programs, there was times where we didn't have lunch, we didn't have dinner, and those moments are really shaping, they're really growth provoking.
Does it feel surreal sometimes to know that you're directly impacting people who are going through what you've been through?
Every day. Every day. It is just wild. It's so amazing to think that we are even capable of such a feat. And, you know, we show up every day and we finish strong.
Look at you. Look what you and your wife are doing. Speaking of what you do, let's talk about the food.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna, I don't know, I lived in Philadelphia, so I know how big the Philly cheesesteak is.
Yeah.
But you're tackling it at this restaurant.
Yes, yes. It's honestly my favorite sandwich, so there was no way I could not put it on the menu, and we've tried to perfect it over time.
You just got to show us. So you going to take me to the kitchen?
I will.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we're in the kitchen. So what's special about your cheesesteak?
So when we started the business, we called it the West Coast, Best Coast Philly, but we've changed it because now it's just assumed. So,
ooh, it's just assumed. Okay.
So we started with house roasted beef, cooked medium rare. We finish it on the flat top, house sauteed onions and bell peppers, Grand Central Bakery hoagies, and then we finish it with the best provolone that we can find on the market.
Oh, that looks amazing. And so this has been a big hit?
This is one of our most popular sandwiches, probably top 3, depending on who you ask.
Oh my gosh. All right, while this melts, you have some other sandwiches you can tell us about, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Our 3-cheese grilled cheese is one of a kind. No one does it like us. We put a Parmesan crisp on the outside of the sandwich.
Wow.
Then it's finished with the provolone that we got here and an extra sharp cheddar. Then we have our turkey club. It's one of my favorite creations.
It's huge.
It is a big sandwich. It's our most popular for our catering menu, and I think it's because of the herb aioli. We do a rosemary, thyme, and basil mix inside of our aioli, and it just brings out all of the natural tastes of that turkey.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but you also have salad here.
We do. We do the best salads, I feel like, in the market. Our spring salad is my personal favorite. It's coming up soon, so we got strawberries and blueberries, and it's topped with crispy fried yams.
Okay, I want to eat that, but then I'm also focused on this because I think we're in a good spot, right?
We are. Masterpiece.
That looks amazing.
My favorite part is this next part. The cross section is just as beautiful as you're ever going to see it. Something I'm consistently proud of.
I feel like you just dropped the mic and we could just end the interview here because I think I want to dig in.
That sounds good to me. We have a lot of food to eat.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chaz.
You know, I am not often jealous of you, but I am jealous that you got to eat. That looked incredible.
You should be. It was delicious. I think we're going to need a cleanup crew for all the drool in the studio.
Yes.
But I'm so excited about Black Restaurant Week. There's so many great restaurants, and he was saying how important it is for us to highlight them because many Black-owned businesses are still in their infancy.
That's such a good point. And we were talking earlier about Pew Research that stated that, you know, a lot of people feel of their surveys that that is a great way to move towards equality by supporting Black businesses, by putting that money in the right places. And by the way, if you want to try something out, if you're hungry now and you need a few ideas, we've got Pam's Kitchen,
Nana's Southern Kitchen. There's so many great Island Soul, Rub Bar. Yeah.
So many places you can go enjoy and check it out. And we don't have to be jealous because we can go get it ourselves. By the way, Black Restaurant Week starts this Friday, runs through Sunday, March 5th. But before we move